Hello, welcome to a Jamie TV live stream, the first one of this year, I think. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Apologies, first off, for the very late notification that I was going to do a stream. As Jade knows, there's just a lot going on. I'm really busy, a lot happening, and I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to actually stream. And the other thing is, you'll have to forgive me for this, but I've been sort of in two minds about live streaming. My live streams on Patreon, I've had no intention of finishing whatsoever. I want to keep doing those every single week because I love doing them. The thing is I had an accident. As most of you know now, I had an accident several weeks ago, and a concussion. And the pain in my shoulders, the pain in my neck has gone now. The headaches are more or less gone. But I'm left feeling a little bit like my memory's a bit poor in places, and my focus is a bit poor. And I kind of keep getting a bit lost. And so I was considering, because I sort of lost a bit of confidence really I'm all right on stage. I'm all right while I'm teaching, but it's in other things, and I lost a little bit of confidence with live streaming. So what I'd like you to do for me is, if I do get stuck and lose the plot, basically, just absolutely rip on me in the comments, right? Just absolutely tear me to shreds, and that will make me feel much more at home. It'll make me feel much better, okay? Now, I've kind of, it's a new year, and I've been doing some reflecting and some thinking, as most people tend to do. I'm not big on New Year's resolutions, but you sort of can't help it, can you? It's kind of a new year, so you start thinking about what you wanted to achieve last year and how much of that did you actually get done. And, well, for me, I actually set my stall out about a year ago to move into making music for video games. And I did some research on it. I got into it. I made a few videos about that. And then what I've done is I've directed my music making towards that. And because that's where I want to go. Now, I'm not in any mad rush. What I'm trying to do is learn the art. I want to learn how this craft is, how it's done, and everything that goes with it. And I don't want to be one of those people who's constantly bombarding game developers with emails. Check out my music. Do you want a free track and all that stuff? I want to have a body of work to show what I can do before I even start with any of that stuff. So that's the thing. I was doing some updating on my website yesterday, and there's more to be done. Well, a lot's done, but it needs to go live when I've just sort of finished it. And so I wanted to kind of put all my game tracks up there, which I've started work on. And I was a bit disappointed by how many are. There are a bunch. I've done some, I've got some work, but I would have liked to have got more done. So I've been reflecting on things, and I've come to the conclusion that what I need to do is I will continue making videos and I will continue live streaming, but they will be about making the game music. So I won't be so much doing demos anymore, but I will demonstrate things as I am making music with them. And that is the way that I will go with things. So with that in mind, I thought I'd better have a look through my iPad, through my computer, because I use Cubase on the desktop as well, and see what I've got, right? Because I thought, I'm sure I've made a lot more music than this. Where is it all? And this is the age-old problem of YouTubers that demo stuff. I've made lots of music that was made for videos. And then then you come to the next video, you're demoing the next thing, and that track is kind of forgotten. I've got lots of things that need finishing. I've got ideas, and I've got, some tracks that are basically just got a few bars, some things that are almost complete. So I've made a list of them, and I made a list of, what's there, what it's called, what kind of a track it is, what kind of a track it could become. And I've lost it. Oh, it's in the other book, right? So I have all this and these as well. So what I'm aiming towards is a good way of getting into the gaming industry, I'm told, is to start off by selling some game packs. So that's for indie developers. Indie developers don't have like massive budgets for music, but they so what a lot of them do is they buy game packs. So the difference between that and sort of commissioning a musician to make a piece of music or lots of music or sound effects and whatever for your game is when you do that, when you have a big budget, you get exclusive rights to that music. What I'm proposing to do is to put out collections of music. So let's say if I do a cyberpunk game pack, you get like 10 tracks of cyberpunk music, maybe some sound effects as well, or maybe that'll be a separate pack, not decided yet. And you pay like 20 quid or something like that, and you get those tracks and the rights to use them in your game, but not exclusive rights. So I could sell that pack to multiple developers. So with that in mind, I need to have some focus. I need to be thinking like, well, yeah, I've got like 8 cyber metal tracks. That's not enough, right? So I need to complete a couple more. I've got a few tracks that are suitable for race games, the kind of like fun race game like a Mario Kart type game or a Crash Bandicoot type game. I've got tracks that would work in games like that, but not enough of them. So I need to get some more finished so that I can complete packs, so that I can start actually trying to sell. So I made these lists of unfinished tracks that I've got, what needs to be done with them, and what kind of track they might be. So I thought, right, okay, what I'll do is I will stream today, and we'll just jump into a track, and I'll start working on it, right? So completely unplanned, and let me just move my keys. Why have I got my keys on? Right, so we're gonna pick a track in a moment, and so this thing that I used as a little intro there, I have no idea what that is. It's just as I was going through tracks on in Cubasis, I'm going through them and I'm looking at what they are, what kind of track they are. Are they nearly finished? Is it just the beginning of an idea? What's it called? And then I've been putting things into folders. So if I go, oh, what's happened to that? If I go into my projects, where's my mouse? You'll see here what I've done is I've set up some folders in Cubasis 3, and they are different kinds of tracks, right? So I've got a couple of chillwave type tracks, I've got several cyber metal type tracks, I've got some cyberpunk tracks, etc., etc. Is the tracks I recorded for Delicate Giants, that sort of thing. And I've got some orchestral ones, a couple of things I think might be alright for a platform game. That, you get the idea. So then there are a few things that are left here that are not put in folders because they're either just sort of general use things that I use for making effects, or I'm trying to have a go at mastering and get better at that. And then there are a few things that I just have no idea what the fuck they're meant to be, and so so I didn't know what folder to put them in, and probably, to be honest, like this one, probably just want deleting really. So I just thought, what the fuck is that? I'll use it as an introduction. So yeah. Now, before I go in and jump in and pick a track, let's say hello to some people. Hello, hang on, where's my mouse? I need to scroll. Hello, Mateus, Audible, Grant, thanks for being here, man. Hope you're well. Jade, thank you for being here. Jade, will you please do admin things? Be the moderator. That's the word. When this lot get out of hand. Semtex, glad you made it, mate. I'm sorry I couldn't come round to your house and set the alarm for you. Maz, thanks for being here. Right, we've got some people here, which is nice considering how last minute notice I gave you. Oh, Brad, thanks for being here, man. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to pick a track. Let's go to this folder here called Race Game Music, because today I feel like making some upbeat kind of cheesy track that would work in one of those silly race games like Crash Bandicoot, which I'm a massive fan of. Because yesterday was a horrible day. I had to go to the funeral of a very good friend who was a lot younger than me. So yeah, a bit miserable. So let's do something cheerful. So in race game music, let's have a look what we've got here. There's loads of potential things with stupid names. Potential race game. That sounds promising. Let's see what we've got here. Right, we've got 3 instruments and we've got 4 bars. Why did I save that? Let's have a listen to it. All right, well, there's no point leaving that looping for too long because it's like 4 bars. But, I think that sounds like it could be a race game type thing. It's quite, it could be quite uplifting. It's got 3 chords in it. And so let's just have a listen to these instruments on their own. We've got a Model D. Ooh. And that's why we love Moogs. And then we've got a sound from BA1 here, which is I use this app so much. Just nice big bright chords, sounds very Jupiter-y. And then we've got this. Right, so we need some other stuff to go with that. So I guess we could probably do with some drums. Now I'm going to do, I think, what I normally do with this kind of a track. I'm going to put some other stuff to it, put some layers to it before we start looking at arrangement. We'll get a few different instruments, a few sounds. Maybe just expand this 4 bars out to 8 bars. That might be nice. So let's have a look what chords we've got. We've got that looks like a... Oh, hang on, let me arm this. Just arm this keyboard. That's the fella. Pretty sure that was a C. Yes. Then we've got... That'll be an E minor. And then we've got a 4-note chord, a special one. Oh, an F major 7. Must have been feeling clever when I put that one down. Oh, hi Paul, Max been here. Semtex, I wasn't napping, honest. You're a tosser, dude, honestly. Right, so what about a couple more chords that follow those and sort of in keeping but take it somewhere else slightly. C, E minor. Then we've got the F major 7 I need 2 hands for. Repeat the first 2 maybe. D minor. A minor. That could work. Or maybe a G to D minor. So that would go. Maybe slightly more uplifting, perhaps, which is what we're looking for. That is a G, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's a G. Right. So let's see. If I duplicate this across, then I'm going to select both of these and paste them together, and then I'm going to go. Let's make the loop 8 bars, and I'll go to here. Right. Oops. And now I will select these notes here and chop that, and probably going to need to chop that one, I think. Hang on, what's a... Yes, I am. Chop that as well. And then, how do I make this into a G? BDG. Ooh. I could keep that note going there. There, okay. B, D, G. Right. Lose that note. And then the D would continue through here. Right. A and F. Right. So lose that note. Make that an F. A. Lose that F. Okay. Right, okay, let's see if those chords work. And I'll have a play with the bass as well, actually, I think while I do that. So I've got... Am I in the right octave there? I think I am. No, I think I'm not. That's what I said. C, D. Okay, let's have a listen. Slight memory fail there. I think the chords work though. That sounds alright. Alright, yeah, I think that works. That's pretty cool. So... Centuries from now, people will wonder why we spent so much time moving little parts around on the screen. Yeah. I like that. That's really funny. I like that a lot. Right, okay. I'm going to go snap to bar. I'm going to stick a C there and an E here. And then what did it do? It went G, then D. Okay, and I think that these notes will work nicely if they just copy across, but we'll see. That D drops nicely back onto the C. I quite like that. I think that works. Right, we're going to need some drums. And I think I'm going to throw One Shot in there because I think with One Shot, because I've been so impressed with the real audio drums in One Shot, I've not used the electronic ones enough. So let's do that. Let's throw one shot in there, and we'll pick an electronic kit, which is what we need for this. It needs to be kind of a sort of a bit of a naff 80s kit in a good way, if you know what I mean. So we need a MIDI track, and it needs to be red because drums are red. And then, oh God, I hate Cubases for that. It happens all the time. There we go. Right, red. Now, let's find one shot. One. That should do it. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Try again. One. There we go. One shot. Lovely. Right, now there is a kit that I kind of like, and I tried to remember to write down the name of it the other day, and I have no idea where I wrote it, to be quite honest. So let's see. In electronic drums, which one was it? This is the problem with live streams sometimes, is you don't want to spend 80 years looking for a sound while people get a bit bored. If only I could remember which one it was. Now then. Will the name just leap out at me and remind me? Oh, is it that one? Hang on. No, I don't like the kick on that one. I like the kick on that one. Oh, don't like that snare. Well, that could work well. Could work well for a race game. I like that. Kind of like the toms, except for the delay on the toms. Don't think I like that. Okay, the hats are nice. The hats work well. Yeah, I can see that being good. Don't know what that is, but kind of cool. I was not expecting that. Well, that's a nice effect. See, I want to keep this kit already because this is not the kit I had in mind, but that and that and that, like, they need changing. Good. Alright, I like those. They're okay, sorry, I'm just having a bit of a piss pants round. Right, I like the kick a lot. That's cool. You haven't used Cubase 3 since you bought it. Well, in that case, you should. What you should do is you should get Cubase on your desktop, Paul, and then you could start projects on your iPad, and then you could shift them over to Cubase, which is incredibly easy to do, and then you could use all your plugins that you've been amassing on Cubase. Right, I need a better snare. I can't do anything until I've got a better snare. Clap's kind of okay. Right, where's the snare on here? Don't like it. There's a snare in here I like. If you want to change your snare, or if you want to change any drum on one of your pads in one shot, it's real easy. The most difficult thing about it is getting used to what's where, which sounds you like and where they are. And Planet 8 has a nice sort of pissy pants snare in it, and it's either number 5 or number 6, I think. Because a track like this really needs a nice thin pissy pants snare. Is it 5? I don't think it's that one. That's it. nice and, pissy pants in a good way. And a proper, really, really good thumping kick that will cut through. Now, what about these toms? Toms, where are you? Right, there. It's got delay on them. Switch that off. Yes, much better. Like that much better. And you know what? Something I do all the time actually is when I'm making this kind of a track is I very often just work with the toms I have, and then I switch them out for toms from Drum 80 because it's got those beautiful Simmons toms, and they're just fantastic. Unfortunately, I've got disease in my cornea, so my eyes are useless. Oh, I see. So the iPad, whilst you could plug it into a bigger screen in order to be able to use it, it's no good to use a mobile device. I see. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. That sucks. I won't use that sound, but I'm going to leave it as part of the kick because I just want to keep pressing it. I won't use it. Love that. I should use that like at the start, like a little go-kart bell or something. Okay, so I might just put some kicks on just for now, just to so it feels a bit more thing. Don't know what that word is that I'm looking for. No idea. So I'm just going to do the obvious 4 on the floor thing, which, to be honest, for this kind of game, if you do anything other than put like a pretty straight 4 on the floor kind of a groove in there, it's not going to work. When you're racing round a track, jazz fusion is not the thing. Neither is swing or nor reggae. It seriously needs to be like that. Right, let's just copy that across. We'll just make that like, we'll just have a kick for now while I just kind of get my bearings with this track. All right, so we have a kick. I could go with the obvious offbeat dance hat. Impossible to be unhappy with an offbeat hat. Yeah, anyway, right, so Blipbox does have good drum sounds. It does, yes. Oh, cowbell. There's not a cowbell in this kit, is there? I've got silly sounds instead. I suppose that replaces the cow, really. That's no problem. I can bring a cowbell in later now. No issues whatsoever. But what we got for now, we've got 8 bars of potential awesomeness. And terrible IATS life. Would I be any better? Would I be any better if I use this tempo pad over here? Where's my camera? Let's just put my camera that way a little bit so you can see it. Right, so I've got this Nido tempo pad over here. And it's not doing anything, but it's plugged in. So if I go over to the drum pad, now then, let's just go to routing, all MIDI ports, yes. Pad bank. Well, that's inconvenient. Because the kick is on the other bank. So the kick must be there. No? Where? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Pressing the wrong button like a stupid hippie. Right. Right, so on one bank, I've got them, and on the next bank, I've got everything else. So, right. Right, let's have a go with that hi-hat there. Kind of like that. I wonder if that might work. Let's just have a little go. And before I do that, I'm just going to select all these kicks, and we'll glue those together. Yes. Alright, that was terrible. Let's just we'll go back to the start. Right. Let's just go and have a look at that MIDI. If I select both of these, I can glue them together. And then I'll be able to see both at the same time. And let's go to 16th note so I can just see. I should maybe have gone to. Should I have gone to 32nd notes, maybe? Yes, I think I should. Let's quantize those. Quantize the ends as well, just to make it look tidier, even though it serves absolutely no purpose other than just to please my thing. Right. Select them. Quantize them. Right, what's that like? Right, so that one's early, so move that back there. That's alright. I wonder if actually a tambourine might sound better than that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to keep that for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chop that down to just that bar there and move that to there. And now I'll copy that across here. And now we've got a kick and a hat. Alright, it's quite pleasing. I sort of like that. It's nice. The thing about hats, the thing about actually music that's very straight, that's very kind of, four on the floor, because it needs to be, because of the application it's going to be for, is I get a little bit frustrated sometimes because I want to kind of, be a bit more experimental, be a bit more adventurous with things. And the hats, I feel very uncomfortable with them being too rigid. So I like that. It's got a nice little almost swing to it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Right, now, something that I noticed was in the chords, almost all the way through, we've got this E note here that belongs to all of these chords until those last two. It makes me wonder whether I could have some kind of a effect, like some kind of a, maybe not chip-tuney kind of a sound, but maybe like a game sound. I wonder if there's something in snare synth. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But I've just thought of something else I should look at. Is this quick enough for a race game? Motoring around the track. Let's try a bit faster. What if we went a lot faster? What if we go to like 1, 2, 5? What's that like? quick, right? So we'll drop it like 117. Bit quicker, maybe, just like that little bit. Let's go 5 BPM faster. Yeah, I think it's like, it just feels slightly rushed, which is good. 140 BPM. Audible, you're a knobhead. I'm going to put it to 140 BPM just to prove what a knobhead you are. Right. Actually, I like it. Actually, you know what I've thought? It's maybe because of these notes that it sounds rushed. It'll feel more rushed with those in. And they're probably going to come in later when I start arranging. I think I like that. Oh, well, it's only MIDI at the moment anyway. We can always change it. Let's leave it like that. Yeah, so Audible maybe... Sorry, you're not a knobhead. Apologising to Audible. That's first. Right, okay. Right, snare synth. Right, let's grab let's grab that. So snare. I can't spell apparently. Let's try again. Right then, now, maybe I should turn this down before we start. And also, of course, I should have armed it. Turn it down a bit. Right, arm that. Okay. Maybe it went a bit too quiet. Let's just be careful here. Right, sounds... Right then. Now the problem with audio kit apps is always have so many sounds in them. It's difficult to find, find stuff and like I was saying earlier, you don't want the audience to get bored while you're looking for sound. Jade's got some sounds in here, and Jade's here, so let's have a look at Jade's sounds. That would be great in one of those like 2D role-playing games, you know. Superb. Yes. It's nice. Very nice. Fatality. Wonky Kong. A sequence might be nice. It's a little bit less sort of lumpy than that. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, 2D roleplay. Merciless Ming. That is absolutely awesome. A bank of fantastic sounds. Where might I find something that is kind of like was it maybe in maybe Moby Pixel Sounds? There was something. Something sequencing that was very. Well, that's lovely. No, there's oh. That's good. That's it. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that. Oh, well, actually, I was talking to someone about this the other day, and I think I upset them, which is something I seem to do more and more recently. But I think the thing is, when you get older, the older you get, the less you just feel like piss-panting around, and you just want to just be honest with people. And there was a guy in one of the groups, one of the iOS groups, who was asking about that very subject, about, choosing sounds. And I said something like, you just got to kind of look until you find a sound that's great and go with it. Don't be pissy-panting around, spending all your time looking through all your synths, through all your presets. Because if you've got the inspiration to make music, you've got that fire that comes with that. And by the time you've looked through all the presets for 5 synths, you've burnt that out to some extent. And also it's probably time to go in for your dinner. The missus is shouting you, are we going to see you this evening? Are you going to spend the time with the kids? You gotta strike while the iron's hot. So you just look through, you find a sound that's like maybe close. Doesn't have to be perfect. Close. You can piss pants around with it and adjust it and make it perfect. Or maybe you just use it to work with for now and you find something later, I like that sound. That sound is perfect. Now, where's it going to come in? Yes, like that. So it's going to go like this. Hang on, what are my last 2 notes? My last 2 notes are... That'll be a D. Okay. And immediately, he plays it wrong. There. think I should have put another one in there. Maybe put one in like there. Let's have a look. So if I went, just sort them out, just tidy them up a little bit. And then maybe put another one like there. Like that. What if that one was an octave higher? Ooh. Yeah. Never leave it on draw, people. Never. I never do. Right. So, hang on a minute. What's happened to my... Why is that? Oh, it's because I'm recording. Just tidy the end of that MIDI up there. Is that one too high now? Maybe they should all be high. Maybe that's the thing. Obviously quieter than they are at the moment, but who cares right now? Let's just try it. Let's just try it. I am, yes. Hi, Third Person Productions. Yes, I am alive. And thank you very, very much for joining us. Oh, now, see, I left that one, Okay, bring that one back down. Okay, the iOS problem. Yes. Right, okay, let's see if I can get... what else can I get done? What's the name of that BA1 sound, by the way? The one that sounds very Jupiter's Glory. Yes. I wondered if it was that one. Just sounds very, very Jupitery. Speaks volumes now. Right, okay, so... we've got... And that's what I was going to say just then. I've set up a dump for Jade's stream, which will be up in 9 minutes. So I've got 9 minutes to see what else I can make of this little project, which I think has got some potential, and I've quite enjoyed doing this. I'm glad I did it. And I was kind of very much encouraged to do it by Jade earlier, so thank you very much for that, Jade. As well as, along with everything else that you do for me. Thank you. Right. So, a few more minutes left. I think we'll have a look at... Oh, let's just have a look out of interest. What's my system info doing? Right, that's okay. That's nice. Right, so we will go and find a bass. Because we've got this nice bass like drone. But I want it to have a nice thumping, a nice, just a nice bass. I'm going to duplicate this track because I think since I've used a Model D bass for the droney bass, it would be nice to have another Model D sound, so it kind of matches up, hopefully. A similar character for the other bass. Right, so let's go here now. The nice thing about Model D, which I've just closed for some reason, that we don't have in the audio kit type apps is the way that the presets are saved. So if I go in here, like we have a bank of bass sounds. Let's see what we've got. Now, should I maybe, you know, just that one track? That might be helpful. That's kind of nice. That's nice. All right, some awesome bass sounds, but I think that the most basic of those sounds is probably one we want. We just have another little go with this one. Where was it? This one? No. What's that, like an octave lower? I'm going to use it for now. I'm not sure. Right, so that would be, if I do this and make 1 bar's worth of thing. Now, is this going to be 8th notes or 16th notes? I think it's going to be 16th. And I'm going to go, what's my first chord? It's a C. Right, that's going to be too low. There. If only we had a paint in Cubasis. Let me just solo that. It's not working like I heard it in my head. There. That's it. Right, now before the Jade stream, can I copy this bass across and do every chord? Right, copy that to there, and then copy this across, and then this needs moving up to E. Right, move all them up to. I'll press this move Y-axis and go like that. Right, that's that, and copy that one and go there. Yes. Right, now this one is, what the bloody hell chord was? Oh, that one was an F, wasn't it? So, copy this over here. Go in there. Move all them up 1. And then duplicate that across. And then this one, copy, that needs to be a G. G. Yes. And then a D. Right, okay, so now the last thing I need to do is to copy everything. So select, copy everything, pop it there, delete that base from there, and this base from here. And okay, I think we might have got something now. I'm going to play you out with it. Obviously, if it's dreadful, just laugh and rip the piss out of me mercilessly. That would make me very happy. Okay, thanks ever so much for being here. Thanks for joining me today at very, very short notice. I'll play you out with this. Now, have a fantastic rest of your day. Go and watch Jade's stream and do try not to piss pants about. See you later.